Alright, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming weekend, we upside down fall of America into society. I want to start out giving all praise and glory and honor to YAHAWASHI, double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and a few sisters that are listening, learning, and being obedient to their husbands. That's the brother mothers of YAHAWASHI, aka Mataz, and I'm coming back with another quick video. And basically, man, like I always say, man, this adultery is really out of hand. You simp dudes out here who glorifying adultery, and you wicked demonic females that just be hopping rod to rod. And this is gonna catch up with y'all pretty soon, man, because this is not right. Ain't nothing right about this at all. And this is why us as men of the Lord, we got to do the opposite of what these niggas do, man. We have to be opposite of these niggas. We can't be like them, you know. It's just madness out here. You know, you dealing with a woman, then you might end up dealing with the same woman that a brother dealt with. But hey, as soon as that find out, cut off. Simple as that. Cut them off. Cut that junk. Hey, look, man. Look, we about to get 100-fold anyway. So who cares about that little box being lost? You know, we're going to get 100-fold, and the Lord will bless you with some more bots anyway. The Lord always bless, you know, brothers, you know, that do get bots with some bots anyway. So, you know, it really don't matter, you know. But the main thing, we're going to get 100-fold anyway, man. It's just sickening that we even have to deal in this type of kingdom, and then these type of things happen, you know. But I just want to touch on this video and cut this because this dude Damon Wayan, he wicked as hell, man. You know, he a wicked ass nigga, and he love dealing with his brothers' females, man. You know, exes or whatever. You know, but let me let this video play. Give me 1 second. Everything's moving slow. Hold on, I gotta join. All right, I'm about to let it play.
Damon Wayan's falling in love with his nephew's ex.
You dated the same woman as your nephew once? Yeah.
You ain't supposed to. That's bro code. Damon, stop doing that. Seriously, it's terrible. It's not what brothers and uncles and nephews do.
Corey Holcomb reacts to Damon Wayans casually admitting he dated the same woman as his nephew, and the family's reaction makes it even wilder.
I was in love with her. Come on, you ain't never did that?
Hell no, I ain't never did that. Jackson 5. He tried to sleep with the leftovers in the family. That's what I like about him, because he didn't care.
I got divorced, and then I saw her, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm in love. And I found out my nephew had dated. I'm like, what's up with that? He goes, that's you. I was like, okay, pass the kabasi.
Look at old girl. She looked like she will do cruise. Hey, first time, Damon. It's girlfriend stealing bandit in the Wayans family. You gonna stop this, Damon? Even the ugly ones, he did them all. I had one. I was like, there's no way he's gonna want her. Only had 3 fingers. Ooh, it's something about that girl. You ain't supposed to. We really homies.
Damon Wayan's falling in love with his nephew.
All right, so let me everything moving so but yeah, man, it's not right, man. It's just out of order, man. You know, this stuff we have to deal with this adulterous generation, man. It's just sickening that you even have to deal with this type of stuff in this world, man. But that's why, you know, that they gonna be put to death in the family hit the Leviticus, man. But this is madness, man. These females hopping rod to rod. It's just madness, man. But this is Leviticus 20:10. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. And you see how the brothers felt about that. They felt, hey, that's off, man. What you doing? Always messing with somebody else's woman. Like, go mess with your own. Go find your own women out there, man. It's plenty fish in the sea, man. It's plenty fish in the sea. You don't have to mess with that particular woman. It's plenty fish in the sea, you know. You know, we know things happen you ain't know, but it's just like, now you know what is the next step you gonna do, man. That's as simple as that, man. You know, because you don't have to continue messing with that particular box. You know what I'm saying? It's just look, man, it's just crazy out here, man. This is a sick world we have to live in. And then these females are supposed to be with one man their whole life if she gonna get her virginity took. This is Romans 7:1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth. It's as simple as that. But if the law have dominion over us, how much over you females when you have a man? For the woman which having husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth. But if he be dead, she is loose from that law of her husband if he die. Simple as that. Then you can go deal with somebody else. It says, so then if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she should be called an adulteress. But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man. Simple as that, But of course, they don't want to listen to these words. They don't want to hear these words that's being said, man. They want to continue being demonic, wicked, adulterous generation. That's why YAHAWASHI is coming to destroy 2/3 of our people, because a lot of them are glorify this adultery lifestyle, man. And it's nothing to glorify. It's nothing to be happy about some adultery, man. It's sickening. You should. And you should be mad about this, especially, brother may grow a liking to that woman, and then she playing games with him and doing this and doing that. Then she find out she ended up getting clapped by a brother. It's gonna make that brother feel some type of way, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. That brother's gonna feel some type of way, man. Especially he was putting time in with her and all of that. It's just simple as that. But this is the type of generation we live in, man. It's just out of order. It's wicked, man. It's wicked. But that's why us as brothers, us being brothers, we know the code. We know, hey, man, certain things you just don't continue with. Certain things it's just like you should know the code, man. It's just brotherly love, man. Matthew 22:30 says, Master, which is the greatest commandment in the law? YAHAWASHI said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord Yahweh thy most high power God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. So let's go to the second. And the second is like unto it, Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. Simple as that, man. We gotta be brothers. We gotta, man, we say we love one another, man. You should be willing to do anything for your brother, man. You love your brother, man. Nothing in this world should come between you and your brother, man. Simple as that. So I'm just touching on that real quick and hit this, man, because if you love your brother, you gonna listen to your brother and understand how he feel about things. It ain't always how you feel. It's about think of how that brother feel about it. You gotta weigh out you gotta examine the whole matter. This is 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love the most high power God and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he have seen, how can he love the most high power God whom he have not seen? And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth the most high power God loveth his brother also. So we gotta love each other. So yeah, maybe mistakes happen, but there's certain things you just know by code. It's by G code being real, man. Hey man, certain things, man, it's just like, hey, it is what it is. Simple, man. The Lord will bless you with abundance of things just by doing that. Thinking about how that brother feel. Thinking about what that brother mind is going through. The Lord will bless you better than what you think. That's the best thing to have, man. Because of course, man, this adulterous generation, it's gonna be adultery everywhere. We see adultery constantly. I constantly see adultery, man. It's everywhere. It's sickening. Adultery on top of adultery. These females hopping rod to rod. it's just, man, it's sickening. But you know what? It's gonna catch up with everybody at the end when they realize this adultery lifestyle that they're living. That it's gonna catch up with them very soon, man. It's gonna catch up. You know, you ain't gonna be able to escape escape that judgment. Matter of fact, let me get it. This is Ecclesiasticus. So we're going 23 and 22. It says, thus should it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband and bring in an heir by another. For first she hath disobeyed the law of the Most High. And secondly, she hath trespassed against her own husband. And thirdly, she hath played the whore and an adulteress and brung in children by another man. And this is happening on the constantly basis every day, man. These females do that. And then they bring in these demonic, evil children that they maintain up, and then they become demons. You got YNs and YBs running around acting crazy. You know, it's just madness, man. And you just gotta be careful out here, man, because all of this madness that's just being pushed, and the demonic souls out here and spirits, and you know, they just out of order. They wicked, man. You know, and it says, let me keep going. She should be brought out into the congregation, and the inquisition should be made of her children. Her children should not take root, and her branches should bring forth no fruit. That means she's gonna get destroyed. You know, and her children as well are gonna be put to death. She shall leave her memory to be cursed, and her reproach shall not be blotted out. Simple as that. So this ain't gonna get covered up and swept under the rug. That adulterous lifestyle is gonna catch up with a lot of you demonic females, man, out here committing adultery, and then laying with people that you know, that person is close to as well, man. A lot of you females do that. Y'all will mess, instead of messing with somebody outside of people he know, you will mess with people he know. Man, that's even more wicked. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's wicked in general. I'm just saying, you know, it's like a level to it. Like, why would you mess with somebody I know, though? Why it gotta be somebody I know? Why it couldn't be nobody I didn't know? You know, that's just crazy. But that's how these females get down, man. And we'll have a child with the person you do know. And they that remain should know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord Yahweh, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord Yahweh. It is great glory to follow the Lord Yahweh, and to be received of him is long life. And simple as that, man. Being received of YAHAWASHI ain't nothing greater than anything on this planet. You know? So, yeah, man, it's just a blessing, you know, understanding this truth, learning and growing, and really understanding that this world is full of wickedness, man. And these adulteries and these wickedness, man. And man, look, man, this stuff is, it's getting played out, man. You know, it's getting played out, and they want to continue these wicked deeds and continue committing adultery. And it's just like, man, this is really sick out here, man. It's really sick. You know? Let me get that. So, 1 second. This is Matthew 12 and 39. But he answered and said unto them, an evil and an adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there should no sign be given to it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah. Simple, telling you the truth. Y'all is an adulterous generation. Y'all look after a sign like the Lord just supposed to just come down and give you this mystical sign for you to just stop being wicked. If you don't, like, he just supposed to, no, he already gave the instruction. The scriptures were written for aforetime, which was written for our learning. So we have all of this understanding right here to know what not to do and what to do, and how to treat each other as brothers. Look, Jonathan, David and Jonathan, love compares the love of a woman. Not only, you know, people try to say some homo. No, they want no homo. No, it's just like, man, I love my brothers more than these females, man. I know my brother ain't gonna screw me over. I know my brother gonna be there for me. I know my brother gonna be on my side, man. Straight up, man. These females is nothing but bitter as death, and these wicked demonic dudes, man, who want to commit this adultery. Let me get that. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. I found more bitter than death the woman who hearts is snares and nets, and her hands is banned. Whoso pleases the Most High Power God should escape from her, but the sinner should be taken by her. Simple as that, man. This is just a vexing and wicked, demonic generation and out of order, and ain't no order to it, man. And then, you know, it's just sickening, man. Like, hell no, man. You piss my bro off, man. Hell no. That like these. This is why a lot of judgment is about to come, man. The games and the playing, and hey, man, it's time out for all of this, man. And judgment must come down for these type of things. Judgment must happen for these type of things. It just has to happen. Because y'all not going to get right until YAHAWASHI start striking a whole lot of you at once. When they start seeing more people dying at once, right in front of them, then that's when people going to want to consider to get right. But it's going to be too late. But guess what? Us brothers, we going to be here for one another, man. And we going to let brother, and this is all we got, man. That's why we wouldn't trespass like Damon and them doing this adultery, man. That's wild, man. Nah, man, I love my brother too much, man. I love my brother more than that. Forget that, man. What the scripture say? What's that, Hebrews 10? I think it's Hebrews. Maybe right at the top. Matter of fact, I think it's correct. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's in Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. And that's simple. Simple as that. Let brotherly love continue, man. You know, you're going to be there for your brother. You're not going to trespass against your brother. You find out something, you're going to cut some bull crap off for your brother. Man, it's just, man, we going to be the brothers, man. They ain't being brothers. That's not brotherly. You know, it's just too much wickedness, man. And these guys love committing that adultery. They always want to have sex with your woman. It's like, why could you go deal with any woman? Why I gotta be my woman? It's like, wow. But this is the type of generation we live in. This is the type of wickedness that is bound down to this earth. And YAHAWASHI is about to eliminate a lot of these niggas and a lot of these females. You know, they about to get eliminated, you know. Just like off of Squid Game. Eliminated. You know, they're going to get eliminated. Straight up. They're going to get eliminated because it has to happen. You know, judgment must come down for this, man. This is too much folly and wickedness, man. And it's just a torment. All of this folly and wickedness that just goes on out here, and nobody's getting judged on. Hey, man, Lord, it say they wise to, it's on Jeremiah 4:22. Let me get that real quick. Because they wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. And this is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, which means stupid. It says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. When it comes to doing anything right and good, they don't have no knowledge when it comes to it. So they, of course, they're going to be into the adultery. Of course, they're going to be into the wickedness. Because what? Because why? Why are they going to continue into these things? This is Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Simple as that, man. They put everything that's evil and try to make it right when it's nothing but folly and wickedness and out of order. Instead of following the truth and following the real and understanding the real and coming back to the real. Because we supposed to be coming back to the old past. We supposed to be opposite. Look, right in front of me, 144. Call aloud, YAHAWASHI. Man, straight up 1448, and 8 is glory. It's a lot of 8s on here. A lot of 8s, man. Glory is coming, bro. I gotta show this real quick. Give me a second. So, hold on, let me see. I think y'all can get it, see it now. Look at that, man. All of them 8s. And 1448 was 8 is glory, man. You know, and then you got the 144,000. And man, we about to get our glory, man. We about to get 100-fold, man. That's what I'm gonna close it on too, man. We about to get 100-fold. So it don't matter if you, hey man, if you love your brother like you say, man, and you find out like even if he didn't even hit or whatever, he just had some type of compassion. He liked that little woman. He wanted the deal, and you happen to get up with her, and he like, man, I don't feel comfortable dealing with that, man. Man, cut her off. You gonna get 100-fold, man. Lord gonna bless you with some more bots. I mean, he blesses us with everything we need. What is wrong with cutting off something? Nothing. Simple as that, man. He put all that time in and then nothing. You know, he gonna feel some type of way. It's about how the brother felt, man. Forget how anybody else feel. Think about your brothers, man. You know, be there for one another. Let me get that in. We about to get 100-fold, man. So we ain't got nothing to worry about. The Lord about to bless us with everything, man. Man, look, man, we about to get it. All we got to do is keep marching to it, man. We just got to keep marching to it. This is Matthew. I got to get over. This is Matthew. Oh, man. They already in the turning lane, huh? This is Matthew 19:28. And YAHAWASHI said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man should sit on sit in the Salakia. When the Son of Man should sit in the throne of his glory, ye also should sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every man that have forsaken house or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. We're going to get 100-fold of everything, man. You got to believe that, man. YAHAWASHI got us, man. He going to take care of us, man. He going to look out for us, man. But you got to believe that's going to happen. You got to believe that, hey, man, YAHAWASHI got me, man. What am I tripping about? He got me. He gonna make sure I'm straight. He gonna make sure I'm good, man. I ain't got nothing to worry about. YAHAWASHI got me, man. YAHAWASHI gonna bless. Cause I know I do it. Man, my spirit, man, I know I do it because I care how a brother think. Simple, man. I care about my brothers, man. I don't care about nothing else on this planet for real, man. I really don't. I don't care. I don't care, man. I care about how my brothers feel, how my brothers think, and everything, man. Because we going to get the glory at the end of the day, man. We ain't got nothing to worry about. All we got to do is stand on our P's and Q's and keep doing what we do. And that's it, man. But yeah, Damon Wayan, a wicked-ass nigga, man. Straight up. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, YAHAWASHI, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters are listening, learning, being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the word. Shalom, Barak, Thurman, above all.